Yes, good morning and welcome to our first session this morning. For those who missed our session yesterday, this podcast is purely meant to prepare our candidates who are preparing to take their final exams. Yesterday we went through history and government, and we shall be continuing the same today. Today I would want us to go through the structure of History and Government Paper 1. Of course, we did that yesterday, but just as a reminder for those who missed that beautiful moment yesterday. History and Government is one of the subjects examinable and offered in our current curriculum. As a subject, history has two structures, that is Paper 1 and Paper 2. In the first session this morning, I will be dwelling too much on Paper 1. Now, Paper 1 means themes in Kenyan history. Here we basically look at the history of the people of Kenya and the governance. History has three sections. Section A test the broader history. It cuts across all the topics you've learned right from Form 1 up to Form 4 now. It is numbered between number 1 to 17 with 8 questions carrying 2 marks each and 9 questions each having 1 mark. When you come to Section B, this section is numbered between number 18 to number 21. Each question carries a total of 15 marks, numbered as Part A and B. When you find a question in this section where Part A of the question is 3 marks, definitely Part B must be 12 marks. If it is 5 marks in Part A, then you have to do 10 marks in Part B, and you have to answer the questions in totality. So you have a freedom of choosing 3 questions from this section. There are a total of 4, but as a candidate, you are expected to choose 3 questions in this section. Question 18 is purely derived from the following topics, and that is what we'll be doing today. Question 18 is basically tested from 3 topics. Predominantly, this question tackles the people of Kenya up to the 19th century. That means the migration, the interaction, and the settlement of the people of Kenya up to the 19th century. You have to look at what were some of the reasons behind migration of the Kenyan communities into Kenya. What were the results of the interaction altogether? If you miss that topic, then you are likely to meet socio-economic and political organization of the Kenyan communities up to the 19th century, the very communities we have looked at under the migration. So these 2 topics, and these are topic 4 and 5 in Form 1, they are normally brought together. You may find part A of the question is about the people of Kenya in terms of migration and settlement of the results, and part B will be talking about maybe the organization in terms of social aspect, economic activities, or political aspect. If you miss these 2 topics, then prepare a question on the contact between East Africa and the outside world, as was in the case in the year 2019. In the year 2019, the council did not test the traditional topics, the people of Kenya. Instead, they chose to